Oh, the cope. The cope is plentiful today, ladies and gentlemen. We have a lot to go over because people are not happy, including Canadian Redditors. Canadian Redditors are very, very upset. The champions of Reddit are ready to fight. I've captured a picture of what I think the champions of Reddit probably look like. I'd say that this is probably a fairly accurate assessment of a Reddit champion. Let me know in the comments if you disagree, but this man is ready, sword in hand, shield in the other. He's ready to go to war. So this is from a great account over on X, Reddit Lies. I love it. Always posting a lot of the cope. Like, did you know that they're banning X links now over on Reddit? Because of Elon. That mean old Elon Musk. We gotta get the X links off. Get them out of here. Let's take a look at some of this cope here. Would you fight the U.S. if it came to it? Listen, man, I always laugh when I see this. What would a war look like today with a lot of just regular people? Like this, especially, modern people, man. American or Canada. Listen, none of you are fit to go to war. Most of us would tire out walking down the driveway for mail. But sure, you're gonna go to war. Gotcha. Some of these comments here. Too many died in 2 world wars not to stand up and serve. Fascists must be destroyed. We stand on guard for thee. If Canada ceased to exist as a sovereign nation, I would not want to live on this planet anymore. Send me to the front lines. I'm sure I can take out a couple of Yankee crossed out treacherous neo-Confederate Fs on my way out. Yeah, I think the front lines is a good place for the Reddit Warriors champions because that way the more capable soldiers could use them as shields. I'm American, and I'd fight for Canada if it ever came down to it. Okay. A true American brother to Canada! Hey, take a look at some of these. That's just funny, man. And then you've got this. This is just great to see. 7-second clip of that guy that said he will not be returning to Haiti. But newsflash, that does not appear to be the case.
You see that video, I'm curious, what do you think?
Well, he's wrong. He's going back to Haiti. I can tell him that.
Uh-oh, you're heading back to Haiti. If you didn't see it, I don't know who's against some of this stuff. They found this guy, a real bad guy, and he's screaming. One of them said, F Trump, Joe Biden forever. And the other guy's like, I'm not going back to Haiti. Well, yeah, you are going back. Sorry. Now for the big one, the real news here. The DEI backlash is in full effect. We're going to take a look at some of that. But it has indeed begun to end all over the nation. This is from Homeland Security. Beautiful email here. Saying that they are taking steps to shut down all DEI and accessibility offices and end all DEIA-related contracts in accordance with President Trump's executive order. Beautiful, beautiful to see. And then we got a little bit more right here. This isn't really DEI, but it's a beautiful, beautiful video of Trump calling out the Bank of America CEO because he was at the World Economic Forum, and all of them are mad about Trump. And he calls them out on that bank shit. Listen to this.
And by the way, speaking of you, and you've done a fantastic job, but I hope you start opening your bank to conservatives because many conservatives complain that the banks are not allowing them to do business within the bank, and that included a place called Bank of America. This they don't take conservative business. And I don't know if the regulators mandated that because of Biden or what, but you and Jamie and everybody, I hope you're going to open your banks to conservatives because what you're doing is wrong.
and they start laughing. Sorry, it's absolutely true. And this, oh, that's not happening, BS. We all know it is. We've seen it. Didn't somebody shut off his wife and his ex-wife from a bank? Maybe I'm wrong on that, but there were a lot of people that have been cut off. This whole bank and credit card standard of deciding what people are going to do business with, that's got to stop. There needs to be regulations on that. Banks shouldn't be the arbiters of what people can do with their money. I'm getting a little sick of that shit. Trump needs to put an end to this. So back to the DEI stuff. Here's the ATF. So they've been trying to and I'm going to show you a 2-minute video where they get exposed doing this. But look at some of the sly shit that they've been doing. So this is at the ATF. And it's this woman's job right here. She was originally the chief diversity officer at the ATF. And they tried to be sneaky, and they changed it to senior executive. So I don't know if she's still there or not, but it's like, you're not going to get away with this shit. People know what you're doing. Like this woman who's mad that her gig was canceled.
Okay. So today I was supposed to be leading a training about environmental justice for a national agency, but it was canceled. An hour before it started.
Good.
Why? Well, because the new federal guidelines from the Trump administration ban not only DEI trainings, but also any trainings or programs about environmental justice.
Good.
And they're not stopping there.
They're all ran by
These
morons.
policies go further, rolling back protections for our water, land, opening the floodgates to drilling, silencing those that are fighting for justice in any form. And to make matters worse, they're demanding a list of contractors like me who provide DEI and environmental justice trainings. And to be honest, it's terrifying.
That you'll have to go back to putting fries in the bag and not making $200,000 a year on bullshit. Yeah, I'd be terrified too. And there's this. I want to watch this with you. It's 2 minutes long. And this is more shit. This is at the VA. Why does the VA need DEI programs? Is this so like white soldiers, white men that are like hurting and need access, they're pushed to the bottom? This should not be happening at the VA. Everybody that needs health care and that has served should get it. This is bullshit. But they're going to reframe the DEI training and initiatives. They're going to reframe it.
As was said in the order as opposed.
Let's take a listen.
You're probably aware that Dr. Inslee had held that role for us a few months ago.
So you might want to turn up your volume too. Sorry. This is as high as it goes.
He was transitioned to a different position of organizational psychologist, so he actually will continue to support with our healthcare disparities initiative in the rural health areas, but also with the overall well-being of the over organization. So there is a program called the Chief Wellbeing Officer, so we certainly don't have that luxury of an FTE for that, but we do have pieces of it. So Dr. Inslee is part of that initiative with us, as well as our whole health leadership team, which includes Jay Allen, Dr. Giorgio, and Giselle Rossi, who's our employee whole health coordinator, and Roberta Calhoun and Dr. Hedry. So you'll be seeing more of that coming forward as that group gets mobilized. And I think those are the highlights. I don't know, Lisa, did I miss anything or anything else that you wanted me to touch on? Oh, you're on mute, Lisa.
Our HUD-VASH program does have a couple of Dr. Inslee's like DEI type, presentations, trainings, and so forth. So will he still just kind of reshift his focus on what he'll present? It just won't have like a DEI component, but we can still get trainings from him?
Yes, absolutely. Yes. He will be, it probably won't be titled DEI, but I think, elements and things of those really apply to all people. So I think that's really, so I think it'll still be available. It just may be reframed.
Got it.
But he is certainly available for training and such.
So sorry about that. I know that volume is low, but that's just the way it was on here. So, yeah, that's what they're doing now. So they're going to try to get around it. These people are ideologues. The only way that you're going to make change is by getting rid of the ideologues, because they will fight and they will do their best to try to keep this grift going, which is what it is. It's a grift, and a nasty one. A nasty one, because it makes people hate themselves, especially if you're a white man. That's the whole point. Make you think you're a piece of shit. Costco refuses to back off diversity, equity, and inclusion practices. So while everybody else changes, Costco stands tall. They will not be backing off. They are going to set the standard. Well, we'll see how that works out for you, Costco, especially in Trump's America. Anyway, let me know what you guys think about all this. I'd like to hear from you in the comments. Are you surprised they're reframing everything, trying to get around the rules so that they can keep their precious DEI alive? It's pretty much an economy now. So a lot of people are going to push to keep their grift, and I don't know how that's going to work out for them. Hopefully Trump makes it clear that his word is the law. Now, Costco can do what they want. They're a private company. However, consumers can do what they want with their money, too. So anyway, let me know what you guys think about all of this. I'd like to hear from you in the comments. Also, if you would, please like, subscribe, share the video. Make sure you're still subscribed. Hit that notification bell. We'll see you on the next one. Peace.